After a sixth person died in connection to the fatal New Year's fireworks explosion, lawmakers look to change Hawaii's fireworks laws. Honolulu police confirmed a 30-year-old woman died from her injuries in that blast at a Hawaii hospital around 6 this morning. The medical examiner has not yet released that victim's name. Just over a week ago, there had been a fifth fatality from the deadly explosion in Aliamanu. And while there are already laws in place on illegal fireworks, state lawmakers look to introduce more effective measures. Kimber Collins joins us live tonight at the state capitol to tell us about those potential bills.
Good evening, Paul. Lawmakers I spoke with today do send their thoughts and prayers to the families of those who lost their lives on New Year's Eve and those who are still recovering. But here at the ongoing legislative session, committee members tell me the time to act on fireworks laws are now.
A recommendation here is to pass with amendments.
Hawaii lawmakers took another step towards tightening fireworks regulations as the Public Safety and Military Affairs Committee met Wednesday at the state capitol. On the agenda, 7 Senate bills aimed at restricting fireworks use. Proposals included an outright ban on consumer fireworks, limiting them to cultural purposes, increasing civil penalties for illegal sales and use, and tightening permit regulations.
In Honolulu this past New Year's Eve, an individual came in and bought about 1,000 permits, which allows him to purchase approximately 5 million firecrackers. So that in itself presents a hazard as to where is he storing this amount of explosives.
This entire concept of trying to use prohibition is a mistake. When has it ever worked? The problem with prohibition is that it takes law enforcement's attention away from criminal behaviors and actual criminals and instead places it on objects.
All but one measure advanced.
Senator DeCourt.
No. State Senator Samantha DeCourt voted no on almost every item, arguing that enforcement efforts would come with a hefty price tag that could be spent elsewhere.
I mean, if we're going to create a task force, there should be a task force on cracking down on ghost guns and the illegal activity that is, for one, going on in my community, that we could continue to use the Department of Law Enforcement's help.
One bill gained unanimous support, establishing a shipping container inspection program at the docks.
I did support the inspection of containers because that's where I really feel getting to the root of the problem. As I said, once it gets to the street, it's too hard to manage.
I've always supported tighter restrictions on fireworks and increased penalties. This is my 11th year now going into office, so given what's happened recently, I think the time to act is not to wait. The time to act is now.
Next, the bills move to additional committees as the legislative session continues. Kimber Collins, Island News.
And if you'd like to learn more about the 7 bills discussed today, you can find this story on our website, kitv.com.